Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
Good morning, Brent.
Hi, Dave. How you doing?
Good. I
Had a new shirt?
I've had it a little while now. I bought it up at Burwell.
That an Ariat shirt?
Yeah.
Wow.
Feels good too.
Very nice.
Your daughter Aubrey liked it too. She complimented me when I was out at her place of work.
Oh,
she said, "I like your shirt, Dave." And that made me feel good because she's young.
She is. Yeah.
Just so we can kind of update you and the public, I did
update me on what?
Well, I talked with a very qualified beautician yesterday, a hairstylist. Her name is Pam.
Okay.
And she indicated to me that she didn't believe that maybe you could grow a man bun. You know, a little bun on top of your head. She didn't know. She felt like maybe that was not doable. I'm going to go to another.
So she doesn't even think I can do it.
Right. And I hated to bring that up on the air to kind of.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I felt bad about that, but I'm going to check with another. I'm going to go to Reflection Salon and Spa today, and do a remote, and going to talk to them about.
You going to get a spa treatment while you're there?
No, but I might go back and get one.
Yeah.
Find out more about it. Maybe we could go get one together, bro.
Oh, my. Okay.
So I'll check with Reflections and see what they think, whether you can grow a man bun or not.
Okay.
Also today.
I'm kind of hurt. First off, I know that you said that if I would grow my hair out and then put it up in a man bun.
Yeah.
That you would pay 25% of my grocery bill for a year. That's what you said.
Well, actually, the employees of KCNI, KBBN would, because it would come out of the Custer County Broadcasting account.
Oh, you'd take it out of their salary. Here's my question. Would it come out of my salary, too, to pay my own 25%?
Well, a small percentage, yes. Just a small percentage.
I ain't growing a man bun then. If that's the case, if you're going to take it out of my salary, what do I get out of it?
Well, it's not going to come out of the salary for anybody. It's just going to come out of the general fund. It's kind of like they do in Washington. Oh. It's not really going to cost you anything. It's going to come out of the general fund.
Okay. All right.
I mean, unless Custer County Broadcasting would be in the red at the end of the year, and then you'd have to cough up some money.
Oh, I see. I'd have to get back all my groceries. Okay.
Right. So,
but I'm kind of hurt though that Pam would say that I can't even grow my hair out long enough to put it up in a man bun.
Well, maybe you should go in for a checkup there.
I mean, I do not. I don't know. I'll be honest. I really don't know if I don't think I'm going to do this. I just don't know if I don't know if I would want to grow my hair out in order to put it up in a man bun.
25% off your groceries?
I know, and that I have to admit that is appealing. But I think I'm just hurt to think that Pam would say I can't even grow my hair long enough to put it up in a man bun.
Well, now, don't take that so personally. She may have meant this, because we kind of had a conversation about it. It may not have been that you physically couldn't grow enough hair to have a man bun.
Oh, okay.
It may just be that she doesn't believe that as many haircuts as you get in a year that you could stand it.
Oh, that
to be able to have a hair.
Oh, okay.
To have.
Well, if that's what she meant, then I'm right with her on that. I mean that is the dilemma, because I don't like to grow my hair out. Never have. I've always preferred to have it cut short.
Well, I've noticed sometimes when your hair gets a little long and starts to barely touch your ears, you start looking a little bit like Willow, the cat at home.
Your cat.
Yeah, because you start
that's a
turning
wonderful
circles and getting
comparison.
kind of freaked out and start spinning around.
I do a bit.
But we'll check with our friends at Reflection Salon and Spa today and see if they have any ideas. Now, you mentioned hair extensions.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that would qualify you for the 25%.
Really?
You got to grow it, man. Bro, you got to grow your hair if you went and make a man bun if you want that 25%. So today, we have birthdays to celebrate, of course.
Oh, good. All right. Who's celebrating?
Diane Mooney.
Happy birthday.
Patty Barnes. Happy birthday, Patty. Chelsea Brass. And Logan Girardin.
Oh, my.
Celebrating
Logan.
birthday today.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to my little sister, Lisa. Her birthday was yesterday. And I did remember. I texted her. I said, happy
good.
birthday. So I did remember that, but I'll do it publicly on the air. Not that she would be listening in Arkansas, but happy birthday
she can
anyway.
if she wants. Your mom
She
does.
could, yeah.
Peggy does.
Well, my mom's probably listening, so my mom can pass along the message that I mentioned it on the air.
Does your mom, Peggy, does she get back to you about you growing a bun on your head?
I haven't heard from Mom on that issue.
And Peggy, if you're listening, which I imagine you are, we don't have the chat box up. It went away again, and I just haven't had the patience to go through the crosswalks and buses again. So I apologize. It wants to know if you're a robot, and then you got bicycles, and then you keep hitting bicycles. And
with technology today, and I mean, let's face it, for example, you can talk into your phone to send a text, right? You don't even have to type it out. You just talk into your phone, and then it prints it out, you send, right? You can even hit send.
Right.
You even say, you don't even have to hit a button to call somebody. You just say, call Dave, call Brent, ring, 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 ring. Okay? Why can't they come up with something about, this whole robot thing on the computer? They want to know if you're a robot. Why can't you just look at your computer screen and say, I am not a robot, and let that be good enough?
I don't know.
Because when they take you through a quiz, click on all the crosswalks, and then the picture that they show you, you can see in the corner that there's like just a little snippet of what could be a crosswalk. So it's like, okay, do I click on that? Do I not click on that?
Well, I don't know what happened.
It's stressful. I hear you, man.
Hey, maybe just because we complained, this computer hurt us because it's working now. We didn't even have to put the password in. Let me just say good morning.
Maybe it heard me say, Dave is not a robot.
I'm going to put it in caps. Good morning.
All right.
There it is. It's working.
Hey, you did that pretty fast, too.
I know.
Your typing skills are getting better.
I use my home row. Not homeboy, home row. All right, birthdays. If you're celebrating a birthday today, you're celebrating with Kim Kardashian.
Oh, wow. Well, wonderful.
She is 41 today. The reality TV and social media superstars come a long way from her infamous sex tape. She's now studying to be a lawyer.
Oh.
Happy news there. Judge Judy is celebrating her 79th birthday today.
Wow, 79 for Judge Judy.
Yep. She's starting a new show called Judy Justice.
Oh.
Yeah, she's quitting the other one. For 24 years, she's been on the Judge Judy show. Now they're changing the name, and I don't know whether anyway. Kane Brown is 28 today.
Singer.
Now, this is something. We're going to take the filter off here just for a moment.
Okay.
Because we usually don't on this show.
All right.
Singer-songwriter, this is written, we're not saying this, the award-winning country singer known for his 2017 hits What Ifs and Heaven got a following after posting homemade videos on Facebook. I would argue this.
Okay.
Kane Brown is not a country singer. Now, maybe he qualifies because country isn't so country as much as it used to be. It's more hip-hop pop country. So
Yeah.
I guess Kane Brown fits into that, but I don't think you can call him a country singer. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. That's a tough one. He does have a couple of songs that
sound country?
Yeah, I think so. But I'm probably leaning toward you on that one. Although I guess it comes back to how do you define country music?
Yeah, there you go.
So
Steve Lukather is 64 today. He's the lead singer and guitarist of the 80s band Toto.
hey, don't make fun of Toto.
Yeah, he played
Toto
on-
was good.
He played on Toto. And Elvin Bishop is 79 today.
Hey, all right.
He fooled around and fell in love, now in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and celebrating his 79th birthday, blues guitarist, rock guitarist Elvin Bishop. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. Let's celebrate that 142 years ago today,
Yeah.
Thomas Edison perfected a workable electric light at his laboratory in New Jersey.
Uh-huh.
Years later, Edison reflected on rapid developments that followed his invention, and boy, was he ever right. Think what happened after the light bulb was invented.
Wow. Yeah. I've got a text from Mom.
Oh, Peggy, how you doing?
Yeah. I am listening. I will help you with groceries. Don't do the man bun. Thanks, Mom.
Way to go, Mom.
All right.
Oh, boy. Case closed on that one.
Yeah, there you go.
Callaway today, they're having barbecued meatballs and fruit and vegetables and milk at the Callaway schools.
Oh, I should get
I'll keep going.
mine out here.
Sandhills Dunning today, roast beef, mashed potatoes, gravy, and green beans.
All right. I got to find out which one this is. How about Broken Bow Middle and High School? Let's see. It shows home-style spaghetti with garlic breadstick, crispy chicken sandwich, a spicy chicken sandwich, fresh-baked ham and cheese sub, or Southwest salad with tortilla chips on the menu at Broken Bow today.
At Arnold today, it's goulash and tea rolls.
Loop City today. Looks like breaded pork sandwich or chicken nuggets with oven potatoes at Loop City.
Thedford, sloppy joes on a bun, tri-taters, and broccoli.
Ansley today. Oh, it's the kids' choice, it says today
Nice.
at Ansley. Let's see, who else do I have? I've got Anselmo Myrna, I think this is. AM showing no school today.
Litchfield, for lunch, they're having breakfast casserole.
SEM today, Salisbury steak and mashed potatoes on the menu for SEM.
All right, I have a little teaser here for you, Brent.
Okay.
On Friday, you're going to leave the show a little early on Friday, and it's going to be a very busy
Yes.
show, right?
Uh-huh.
Just like today, we've got lots of things going on. We'll be going to Reflections Salon and Spa. We'll be going to Judy Winquest, as we have for so many years, to find out what she's added to her Halloween collection in her
Yeah, that'll
garage.
be fun.
And she'll let us know when the kids and families can come in and enjoy her display that her and her family put up. Fantastic. Also today, Clang Financial will be in. I don't know if I'll miss them or not. I've been missing them because I've been sent out on remote responsibilities. So we'll see if I can hang just long enough to say hi.
All right, sounds good.
Also, Subway on our list today of people to talk to, plus other things to highlight. Tomorrow on Friday, we've got a
Yes.
really busy show.
Do you know?
Really busy. And we're going to go till 10 tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
And at 9:30,
Yes.
9:30, a very
9:30.
special guest is coming in. In fact, two of them.
Oh, okay.
Freddie Schumacher is coming in. I invited him in yesterday. I
All
happened
right.
to see him. And there's going to be another special guest.
Oh,
And Freddie and the special guest will be our last 30 minutes of the show
okay.
tomorrow.
I'm sad I'm going to miss that because I have a feeling I might know who the
Yeah.
special guest is.
So that's coming up the last 30 minutes of the show tomorrow, but there's a whole lot of things before that you don't want to miss today and tomorrow's show. Well, you don't want to miss any of the shows. And I know that your mother never misses the show because she really enjoys my humor.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's the reason she tunes in.
That sounded
Oh, that Dave is just so funny.
Yeah, I bet. So that's what's happening. Also, want to let you know. Speaking of Fred at Sylvester's,
Yes.
very important benefit auction coming up this Saturday to help Billy Brown with cancer medical expenses, and they're going to have an auction and a burger bash to follow the auction, which starts at 3 p.m. in the Sylvester's parking lot on Saturday. The weather looks great for that, so it's a good chance to drop by, either just make a donation or purchase one of the auction items, and maybe have a hamburger while you're there. The auctioneer will be Troy Eberly, and they'll do a great job, and we'll be able to help Billy Brown out and his family on Saturday. And I'm sure Fred, that's one of the reasons he'll be in to talk about that. Also, they've got a big anniversary to celebrate at Sylvester's, so we're going to talk a little bit about that. And our special guest coming in will have some insight into that.
Wonderful. You want me to talk about Sylvester's Halloween party?
Why
too,
don't you?
Since we're talking about Sylvester's. Get your costume put together because it's time for the annual Halloween party at Sylvester's in Broken Bow. Why not get an early start to Halloween? The party is coming up on Friday, October 29th. Shooter Jacks Country Rock Band going to be there performing on stage. No cover to get in, and they're going to give away prizes. They always do for costumes. First through fourth, first place in the Halloween contest, $150.
Fred has gone mad.
Yeah, that's a nice prize. It's Halloween party time, Friday, October 29th, at the Quiet Little Place that rocks. And it'll rock for the Halloween party, Friday, October 29th, Sylvester's.
All right. Yet to come, Christy's younger sister and Handsome Jim will be in to talk about Farmers National, their activities, Dave Davis Auction Service. That's all coming up just in a little bit here on The Breakfast Show. We're going to play the game as well. But first, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get real.
Oh, yes.
With the reel-to-reel tape player this morning. Sounds great.
Reel-to-reel music.
Now, I'm not sure where I'm at.
Oh, did you switch tapes from yesterday? I love that sound.
That's Moody Blues there, I think.
Oh, is it?
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go. We're going to get real.
All right.
The sounds of Chicago on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. The sounds of Chicago off the reel to reel this morning, because we are real.
You know it.
Here on The Breakfast Show. This just in from Eric. Good morning, guys. Thanks for talking about Billy's benefit. And Dave, if you come to the auction and buy Troy's boots, we'll make sure you get them.
Nice.
Take that, Brad Atkins.
That's good.
We're running a little behind. We'll play the game a little later on or not, depending on how it all works together.
Yeah.
But we're going to take a quick time out and turn it over to Christy's younger sister and Handsome Jim.
Wonderful.
That's coming up.
Temperatures are falling, and so are the leaves. At Beau Bootery, they have exactly what you need to keep your toes and legs warm. Go see their fuzzy-lined boots and shoes, warm socks, cute and fun slippers, lined leggings, and tights. It's that time of year again. Be ready for the cold weather with warm and fuzzy items from Beau Bootery, your home-owned shoe store on the square in Broken Bow.
Prepare your lawn for the long winter by applying Winterizer fertilizer from AeroSeed now. Winterizer fertilizer promotes rejuvenation and recovery from summer stress and builds a strong, healthy plant for better winter survival. Choose from the 16-pound bag that covers 5,000 square feet or the 50-pound professional-grade controlled release formula that covers 15,000 square feet. By applying these highly effective Winterizer fertilizer formulas now, you are giving your lawn a healthy head start when spring arrives. Stop in to AeroSeed in Broken Bow for your winter fertilizer today.
Rise and shine.
All right. The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
Good morning, everyone. This is Jim and Kathy Eberly reporting for Dave Davis Auction Service and Farmers National Company. To start with, we do have a new listing at 742 North 7th Avenue. There's lots of room in this two-story home, large living room with open staircase, formal dining space, cute kitchen, has white cabinets, half bath off of the kitchen, main floor laundry, has patio doors leading out to the deck, upstairs has 4 bedrooms and a full bathroom. There's a storage basement, furnace, air conditioner, and water heater renew in 2021, shingles renew in 2020, has an attached double garage that's at 742 North 7th Avenue. We have a commercial building at 660 Kiowa Lane. Very nice metal building built in 2019. Ground level has front entry with double doors, 3 offices, and 3-quarter bath. Large storage garage in the back is heated and insulated. There are 2 oversized doors that are 16 feet high and 16 feet across. Upstairs has living quarters with open kitchen, dining, and living space. There is a full bathroom with laundry and 1 bedroom. Large fenced-in area on the side with 6-foot chain-link fence. So many possibilities. This building is located right beside the garden center. Then at 245 North 9th Avenue, we have a nice remodeled kitchen with breakfast bar, formal dining area, and an informal dining space. Large master bedroom. Bathroom addition was added in 2015. Master bedroom has a walk-in closet with neat barn door. Upstairs has 3 more bedrooms and second bathroom. Lower level has a family room, office space, 3rd bathroom, and lots of storage. Large attached double garage was also added in 2015. Cute open front porch, composite deck on the south side of the home. A lot of the windows have been replaced. Some are triple pane and have a warranty that will transfer to the new owner. That's at 245 North 9th Avenue. At 1725 North C Street, it's an 1890 stately 2-story home. This home sits proudly on a hill on a very large lot. Main floor has kitchen, dining area, living room, half bath, office, and a family room. Family room has a fireplace and newer waterproof flooring. Upstairs has 3 bedrooms and 2 more bathrooms. Master bedroom has a master bathroom, hardwood floors under the carpet, partial basement with laundry and great storage. You will enjoy the large wraparound deck, mostly newer windows. Furnace and air conditioner are around 6 years old. Exterior was recently painted. There's a utility shed, a garden shed, and double garage with storage above at 725 North C Street. At 1307 South E Street, this is an adorable home. Large living room with a fireplace. Dining room has a bay window and is open to the kitchen. Cute kitchen has an island. There's 2 bedrooms on the main floor. Upstairs has landing with a sitting area, a 3rd bedroom, and 2nd bathroom. The lower level has a nice family room, rec room, 3rd bathroom, and storage rooms. Main floor laundry, attached double garage with storage above, large open front porch, and decks on both sides. This home has so much to offer at 1307 South E Street. At 238 North 17th Avenue. This home sits on a very large lot, large kitchen with lots of cabinets and counter space, 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom located on the main floor. Laundry is located off of the kitchen. Upstairs has 2 more bedrooms and 2nd bathroom. Basement has family room and lots of storage. Enclosed breezeway coming in from the oversized double garage. All electric home. This home is larger than it appears at 238 North 17th Avenue and has had a large price reduction. At 900 South 12th Avenue, it's a brick ranch-style home, cute kitchen, neat tile backsplash, under-cabinet lighting, and stainless steel appliances, including a range with double ovens. Laundry is located right off of the kitchen. There's 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms on the main floor. Lower level has a family room, 3rd bathroom, and 2 more bedrooms, and lots of storage. New carpet in the family room, patio area in the back, underground sprinklers, and located on a quiet street at 900 South 12th Avenue. At 605 North G Street, this one's close to school, large open living concept. Kitchen has lots of cabinets and counter space, and a breakfast bar open to the formal dining area. Formal dining space has patio doors leading out to the back. There are 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, all on the main floor. Master bedroom has a master bathroom with the double sinks. Main floor laundry coming in from the garage. Lower level has 3rd bathroom with a whirlpool tub and a separate shower. 4th bedroom, craft room, and a family room with a fun bar area separated with double-sided fireplace. Attached double garage and extra concrete pad to park a camper at 605 North G Street. At 941 South 1st Avenue, this home has great curb appeal, very nice split-level home, open floor plan with lots of sunshine. Kitchen has an island. Dining area has pillow patio doors leading out to the large deck. Main floor laundry room. 2nd floor has master bedroom with a master bathroom and 2 other bedrooms. There are 3 bathrooms, all with ceramic tile flooring. Upstairs bathroom has heated floor and jetted tub. The lower level has a rec room, storage, and 2 more bedrooms. Lots of newer floor covering, light fixtures, interior and exterior paint. On-demand water heater, new in 2020. Attached double garage has shop, storage area. Then there's also 11 by 21 separate heated shop. There's lots of landscaping. Come and check out this beautiful home at 941 South 1st Avenue. At 79891 Highway 2, there's an acreage close to town. Living room has beautiful original hardwood floors, 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom on the main floor. Laundry is located off of the kitchen. Lower level has 3rd bedroom with egress window. All electric home with a heat pump. Nice sized yard with underground sprinklers. Newer windows, septic tank, and concrete driveway. New shingles in 2020 and siding in 2021. Large garage was built in 2012. It's 1.68 plus or minus acres with a fenced-in area in the back for a horse. That's at 79891 Highway 2, Broken Bow. At 43254 Dale Cemetery Road in Myrna, we have a home in the country. Lots of room in this 1.5-story home with original woodwork and hardwood floors under the carpet. Formal dining space has a neat open staircase and a pocket door leading into the living room. Living room also has a pocket door leading to the master bedroom. There is a back porch off of the kitchen, main floor laundry. There are 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom on the main floor, and upstairs has 4 more bedrooms. This property has a 54 by 84 Morton building with a concrete floor and 14-foot tall garage doors. This home is sitting on 6.3 plus or minus acres located 1/4 mile off of Highway 2. The address is 43254 Dale Cemetery Road, Myrna. And then in Callaway, we have a very well-kept home at 203 West Monroe Street. Very nice kitchen with lots of cabinets and counter space. Large living room with windows across the front. 2 bedrooms and full bathroom on the main floor. Main floor laundry coming in from the attached garage. Lower level has family room, a non-conforming 3rd bedroom, 2nd bathroom, and lots of storage, and has other possibilities. There's a beauty shop located in the back of the garage that is heated and cooled with its own unit and also has a half bathroom. This room could easily be changed into a home office. Metal roof, new in 2018. Sits on a large lot with underground sprinklers. This ranch-style home was built in 1979 and has been very well kept at 203 West Monroe Street in Callaway. Now I'm going to turn you over to Jim.
We're going to start off with 3 listings. The first one is 78 acres in Custer County. It's located 4 miles west of Sargent on the Sargent Road to road number 450. Then it's a 1/4 mile south. This is a great hunting property. It's got added income from the farming lease. Also, it's within a 1/2 mile of the Middle Loop River. This property has a big tree line along the edge of it, running on the north side of the property. and a lot of slough areas in there. It'd be great for deer hunting, turkey hunting, that type of deal. If you're interested in any hunting properties, we've got about 2 or 3 of them at this time. Also, the next one is 324 acres in Custer County also. From Oconto, you go 3.5 miles southeast on Highway 40 to Drive 777, and a mile east to 436 Drive, then north a half a mile. Then this property is about a half mile east of that road there. Great opportunity. It's all grassland, but has not had a lot of use in the last several years. 2 non-working windmills, 2 large ponds. Again, great for hunting and also leasing opportunity as far as the grassland itself. The next one is 640 acres. It's about 4.5 miles southeast of Westerville. Back to the south off of Highway 70. Good property. Great opportunity here also. It's got 23 acres of dry land in the middle of that also. So you have some dry land crop ground. The rest of it is grassland. Got 2 windmills. I think there's 3 ponds if I remember correctly. Good access to it off of a minimum maintenance access, but it's good road. So that one there is southeast of Westerville. Then in the way of auctions, we've got one coming up November 18th in Valley County, right on the edge of Ord. It's an absolute land auction, 154.45 plus or minus acres. It'll be at the Veterans Club in Ord. You got access off of Highway 70 in about 2 locations. And then also when you get to Road 812, right off of Highway 70, it's just right on the edge of Ord. You go on to Road 812 just to the east, and it's right there on the edge of Ord. It's got about 90 acres of dry land. It's got a 3-4 bedroom home with 1 bath, built in the 20s, a Quonset in good condition, and a barn. This property is owned by George R. Sedlacek of Irrevocable Trust, with Catherine Sedlacek Blosser as a trustee, and Leonard J. Sedlacek Estate. They homesteaded this property over 115 years ago, so it's a great opportunity right there on the edge of Ord. We also have a listing between Taylor and Burwell that I'll tell you more about next week. It's also irrigated farm ground and also pasture ground combination. Listen next week and we'll have you more information on that. Thank you for listening. And also, if you are interested in selling any properties, market's been pretty strong, pretty good. Give us a call, 308-872-6413 at the office, or my cell phone's 308-870-1785. Thanks for listening. See you next week.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KPBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. The CDC is expected to approve new recommendations from the FDA today on COVID booster shots for people who've gotten Moderna and Johnson & Johnson vaccines. Dr. Anthony Fauci tells CBS.
The vaccines from the original regimen that we got still holding really quite well when it comes to protection against severe disease and hospitalization.
Pfizer says a new trial shows its booster is 95% effective against new infections. President Biden's on the road promoting his infrastructure and social spending plans.
We can't be competitive in the 21st century economy if we continue to slide the way we have. That's why I resolved that we have to once again build America from the bottom up and the middle out. Again, not the top down.
Former President Trump's building his own social media platform. CBS's Linda Kenyon.
The goal is to create a rival to the big tech companies Twitter and Facebook that barred him from their platform since the January 6th insurrection at the Capitol.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Here is a look at state news. I'm Gavin Higgins. University of Nebraska Regent Jack Stark appeared in a Douglas County courthouse Tuesday for his preliminary hearing after being arrested back in August. Court documents state that Stark is officially charged with witness tampering. According to court documents, the alleged tampering happened almost a year ago. Douglas County Judge Craig McDermott has taken Stark's case under advisement, meaning he has not decided whether or not to bring the case to trial. Authorities have identified the man killed during a fight in Lincoln on Monday. The Lincoln Police Department says the fight happened Monday afternoon on Vine Street. The victim has been identified as 29-year-old Travius Clark. 50-year-old Brian Keith Adams was arrested for second-degree murder and weapons charges. Police say Clark and Adams knew each other and appeared to have gotten into a fight. A large pole was used as a weapon. The investigation is ongoing. Fire officials in eastern Nebraska say that a fire which left several people without a home was intentionally set. Omaha Fire Department crews were called to the fire south of 15th and Center Tuesday evening. It was quickly extinguished. An investigation revealed it had been intentionally set. A juvenile was arrested and booked on arson charges. 7 people were displaced due to the fire damage. More information has been released on the accident that involved a fire truck. The Columbus Police Department dispatched officers to a motor vehicle accident with injuries on October 16th at 9:37 p.m. at the intersection of 23rd Street and 3rd Avenue. Authorities say that after more investigating, there was video obtained from a local business that clearly shows the accident in question, and it contradicts eyewitness accounts. Officials say the video showed the fire engine approaching 3rd Avenue going eastbound on 23rd Street with its overhead emergency lights activated. Authorities say the video also shows the southbound pickup on 3rd Avenue where they are entering the intersection on a green light just before being struck by the fire engine. This is an ongoing investigation.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
In postseason baseball, Game 4 of the National League Championship Series saw the Braves beat the Dodgers in L.A. 9-2. Atlanta hit 4 home runs, 2 from Eddie Rosario, who drove in 4. Atlanta used 6 different pitchers to limit L.A. to 2 runs on 4 hits. The Braves now have a 3-1 series advantage. They can close it out with a Game 5 victory Thursday in Los Angeles. Game 5 of the American League Championship Series, and the Astros rolled to a 9-1 win over the Red Sox in Boston. Houston's starting pitcher, Framber Valdez, 8 innings pitched, allowed 1 run on 3 hits. Jordan Alvarez and Yuli Gurriel each had 3 hits and 3 runs driven in for Houston. As they now lead that series 3-2, they can close it out with a win in Game 6 at home on Friday. Games to note in the NBA: double overtime for the Knicks to get by the Celtics, 138-134. Was the Nuggets knocking off the Suns, 110-98. 76ers down the Pelicans, 117-96. The Hornets edge the Pacers, 123-122, and the Kings knock off the Trailblazers, 124-121.
Here's your weatherology forecast. For today, we'll see a blend of clouds and sunshine developing with high temperatures working up to 57. Then for tonight, partly cloudy, lows to around 30. For Friday, trending milder with lots of sunshine, upper 60s for highs. And for Saturday, partial sun, back to 62. Can't rule out a slight chance for some showers on Sunday with highs in the low 60s. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
8:09, 29 degrees outside, mostly clear. Winds are calm right now. They were earlier at 5 to 10 out of the north. Barometric pressures level off and steady for the last 2-3 hours now at 30-21. Humidity at 91%. High temperature yesterday was 48 with an overnight low of 28. Sunset today at 6:49. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 7:58. 3,400 precipitation measured so far this month. I comb my hair during the commercial breaks and so forth because your mom's watching. Do you think she likes it? I mean,
I'm sure she does, Dave.
Peggy, how does that look? Does it? No,
I'm telling you, your hair's long enough now to where you could put it up in a man bun.
Well, I don't think so, but I'm gonna go ahead and get a little trim this week.
When you're at Reflections, see if they'll put it up in a hair bun or in a man bun for you. I would like to see that.
Hey, Brent, don't put pressure on me. I never put pressure on you.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
We'll take a time out. When we come back, it will be commentary paid for by Ray Hunt.
If you owe the IRS back taxes, then get ready to pay up. The IRS has giant private collection agencies actively tracking down folks who owe the IRS. So if you think dodging them was stressful in the past, it's going to get a whole lot tougher. Optima Tax Relief has this advice. Don't wait. Solve your tax problems now before it's too late. Optima Tax Relief works to stop the demand letters, stop the aggressive collection actions, and stop the IRS collectors from targeting you. Ask Optima about the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks the IRS IRS has ever offered. If you qualify, you could save thousands, and nobody knows this program better than they do. Optima is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, and they get results, having resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. Get a fresh start. Call today for your free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
This commentary is paid for by Ray Hunt. This program was not created in the KCNI KBBN studios and does not necessarily represent the views or policies of Custer County Broadcasting.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This audio from Callie on Noir is brought to you and paid for by Ray Hunt.
So I'm pretty sure most of you remember when Robert Francis or his Hispanic alter ego, Beto O'Rourke,
cada votante necesitamos la representación y cada voz necesitamos escuchar.
said this when he was running to be president.
Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15, your AK-47.
Now, personally, I don't know who keeps putting a battery in this man's back.
As you can hear the chants from the crowd. Let's go, Brandon.
But the other day, when I was doing my daily toxic Twitter browsing, I saw this video tweeted out by one of his fan pages.
If you want to debate or argue or fight with me on politics, I'll take it all day long.
When I saw this video, I instantly thought,
Okay? You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Over the last couple of years, I've realized that from time to time, Francis forgets who he really is and has these fake Super Saiyan Vato Loco moments where he just does the most.
I don't like locked doors around here. They make me crazy and shit. I was locked up and said, no, Leroy, I'm bilingual. There's a difference.
But look at this face. I mean, take a good look at this face and ask yourself, is Francis really about that life? Because every time I see this face and then I see this video, I'm left thinking,
You're not that guy. You're not that guy.
But hey, clearly based on this video, Francis wants to be that guy. And when it comes to talking about the Second Amendment, I hate to break it to you, Francis, but
I am that guy.
So let's have that very much needed debate about the Second Amendment. You live in Texas, I live in Texas. You can pick the time, you can pick the place. It can be live or it can be recorded. I don't care. I just want to have the conversation the same way I had it with Bill Maher.
Knight asked Colion, is there anything that could happen that would make you say, okay, we need stricter common sense gun laws?
It's interesting because it's amazing to me how everything always goes to we need stricter gun laws in response to everything with respect to firearms. I think there needs to be a more holistic look and approach to it because if we take into account the way things were before, we have more gun laws now than we did before. The same way I had it with Joe Rogan.
I think so too.
I think it's healthy
for your ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's loud, man. Like, people don't realize
they have this ignorant idea that people are going to sneak up on people and shoot them and no one's going to hear anything.
You mean the same way people do with knives?
Yeah. Yeah. You can buy them everywhere.
The same way I had it with Tucker Carlson.
They're telling us you're not allowed to defend yourself. What is that?
It's interesting to say the least, let's just put it like that. Because even sometimes I struggle with the dynamic, because I don't want to believe that we honestly have people in power who really want to put us in a position where we have absolutely no means to protect ourselves.
I don't want to believe that either. I agree.
I don't. However, what else am I supposed to conclude from that?
Good question.
You know, it's like you tell me, like you pointed out succinctly, I'm a Karen for calling the cops, and then that I shouldn't be doing that, or that we should defund them and they shouldn't be there. But then at the same time, you tell me I shouldn't have a firearm to protect myself in the event that they're not there. So what would you have me do? Just be a victim? Yeah. I mean, who are we kidding? I've spent the last 15 years laying out my entire argument on YouTube, so this should be a cakewalk for you. I know you like to ride your little skateboard to show how cool and in touch and hip you are with the cool kids.
All right, everybody share this. Beto O'Rourke is on a skateboard in a Whataburger parking lot. I don't know if it gets more Beto. You gotta share this.
And I have a very politically diverse audience that doesn't always agree with me quite as kept. So what do you say, Francis? Let's have this political gun debate. Because as you so beautifully put it,
if you want to debate or argue or fight or with me on politics, I'll take it all day long.
If you're watching this video, make sure you tag and send it to Beto so he can't act like he didn't see it. An honest gun debate is long overdue in this country because clearly you think you're that guy. Be the first pro-gun control politician to step up and have an honest conversation about the Second Amendment with an advocate from the gun community.
It is 8:17, commentary paid for by Ray Hunt. We have guests in the studio. I'm pretty excited about it because I haven't been able to enjoy these guests' company for probably a couple months because every time they're scheduled to come in, I'm scheduled to be out. Maybe. Has that been on a request by you guys?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I never thought about that. Maybe these two have requested that you be gone. That's why you're always on remote.
No.
Well, it's good to have Clang Financial in.
Good morning.
How you doing, James?
Good morning.
Great. Maybe it's because, you guys are grooming me to take your spot someday. And so you take off so I can be in here with me and Brent.
It is really
bantering
James's
back and
dream
forth.
job.
Really?
Dream job.
You've had a dream of being a morning show host on the radio?
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, who wouldn't want your
Really?
job? It's so much
You guys
fun.
have so much fun here.
Oh, it's a lot of work, James. You don't even know. No.
Yeah, the prep that we put into this show.
Well, it shows.
Tell you what.
It really does.
No, you're welcome anytime. You know that.
I love being
Stephanie,
here.
you're welcome
This
to
is
come in
fun.
as well.
Thank you.
Let me think. I was going to ask a really, really professional question, and it's left me because they don't come along very often. I'll think of it. Go ahead, Brent. I'm sorry. I lost
Let's
it.
talk amongst ourselves.
Okay.
While he gathers that question back. So, what do we have to talk about today,
Yeah,
Steph?
where would you guys like to start? I mean,
wow.
it's October, so I think this is usually
open enrollment
Yes.
for Medicare drug plans, Medicare Advantage, right?
That's correct. I think you could take over my job now, James.
No, you got to talk about it.
No,
Steph
I
is
am
the foremost professional in this area on this subject. So take it away, Steph.
And you are not prejudiced at all.
Hold on. Well, just a minute. I got just the thing.
Do you have a little ditty?
Would you want to just introduce her again, James? Stephanie again.
Oh, yeah. Stephanie Clang,
Oh,
the
gosh.
foremost professional and most knowledgeable person in the area on Medicare Advantage, Medicare supplements, and drug plans right here.
Wow, yes. And the crowd goes wild. I don't know if you could hear that
I
or not.
can't
but
hear
yes,
that.
It was applause for you.
Okay,
It's our
all right.
studio
Thank you.
audience.
Welcome,
Okay.
Stephanie. Take it away.
All right. Well, that doesn't make me nervous at all. It is open enrollment. It's now until December 7th. So we have actually hired another gal for the office, Rebecca Denny. And you probably don't know Rebecca, but her husband finished our house. So if you drive by
Sean Denny.
Memorial,
Oh.
yeah, he's the one that created our vision, made our vision come to life. So, and we've had a lot of compliments on it. So he did a good job.
Yeah.
He's kind of a quiet guy. So,
But a consummate professional. These guys are great. So
very, very
yeah, and
professional.
Sean Denny Construction. He made our vision come to life, basically. So
Yeah, it
did a
was
great
pretty
job.
neat.
So Rebecca is his wife, and
Mm-hmm.
she's working in our office.
Nice.
Well trained on the drug plan enrollment. So if you have a need to look at your drug plan, she can help you as well as Etta. And then I'm there to meet with you personally and go over Medicare supplements, Advantage plans. Guys, we have 18 this year. 18 Advantage plans in this county. And they're not offered in every county, but this county has 18. So that's exciting. One big thing I want to mention today is that in our office, when you come in and sit down with us, we don't take anything off of the table. And so I think that's important. It doesn't matter If it's a Plan N with Medicare supplement, which most people have not heard of, I know it well. If you want to hear about it, come in and visit with me. Plan F, Plan G, I will never say, hey, a Plan N is not good for anyone, because I don't know your situation. I'd have to have you come in, look at the entire medical history, whatever premiums you're paying, and then we talk about, hey, here's your options. And I think that's the biggest thing. It's just the education part of getting to know your situation, who you are, and then ultimately, after you're fully educated, you leave and you decide, hey, I have these options. Which way do I feel most comfortable going?
Yeah, which doesn't mean we don't make a professional recommendation. If there's a clear direction that our client should be going, we'll help you make that decision too. But yeah, the point is we educate you on what is available to you and narrow down to what best fits your particular situation, because everybody's different. Your neighbor financially or whatever might be different than yours, and there's no cookie cutter pattern, and we've told you this with all of our planning in the past. There's really no cookie cutter pattern that we do with everybody. Everybody's situation is different. We focus on you and what works best for you in your situation.
All right, and that's all the way across the board with the products and services you provide. Having visited with you before, I completely understand that. Anybody that comes in and talks with you will know that their best interest is yours as well, and you look at all the different options, whatever you're talking about. So, pretty important. The conversation is a big part of it.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of people hear the radio show and then they call and they have questions, but most of my clients that are new that come in are recommendations from another client. So for me, that is a huge pat on the back. Like, I feel like then I must be doing something right. They're referring other people to come in. And at that point, like I said, you visit with them and you say, hey, there's 18 plans. There's also all these Medicare plans, supplements. Here's the top 3 that I think would be best for you. They'll leave and Etta will say, I'll start a new file for them. Did you get their phone number? I did not. She's like, Stephanie, you need to be better at that. I do. You're right. I do. But the big deal about that is, like, here's your option. If you guys need something, you'll call us. You came in. You know where we're at. Yeah. So we're really not the type that's going to call you and bother you. Now, when open enrollment happens and you're already a client, we're going to call you and remind you. But that's all you're going to get is a reminder. And then it's your responsibility to get us your new drug list and come in. So that's the process.
So you're saying we're not pushy and we don't?
I am just not. No, I am not. But unless it's you, and then Wednesday's trash day.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's
got to get the
important.
trash out the door and
Yeah.
the bin.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you get those, without getting too far up, because I'm going to have to take off anyway, and I won't bother you anymore. We've been talking about this before, but does Stephanie sometimes ask you a question that is a little bit more of an accusation?
Oh my! I don't know if it's Stephanie or all women, but they're masters.
All
at that,
women,
aren't they?
Well, I think it's fair to say that they're in many cases ladies are smarter than guys.
Oh my gosh!
And they know how to ask questions that go, "You didn't, did you?"
Yeah.
They already know. Brent, you're on your island.
I'm on my island. I'm not even going here. This is you and James.
Smart gentleman.
So, yep.
Well, attorneys are known to be smart people, and I think Stephanie could have made an easy attorney.
Yeah, I think my wife could have been,
because she knows the answer before she asks it, and that's like Lawyer 101, right?
Yeah.
You know the answer before you ask it.
Yeah, that's exactly
and
right.
so she does that to me all the time, and I have to stop and think.
But she will not do that to your clients.
A leading question.
No. Well, again, having been there, it's a conversation. What's best for you?
Yeah.
How do we want to go about it? What's the best way to go about it?
And it takes a while, doesn't it, Dave? It does take a while, and it takes gathering some information and asking a lot of questions. So if you come in, it really isn't going to be a 15-minute conversation. If you want me to do a good job, it's going to be closer to 45 minutes. And then if you want to talk about grandkids and dogs and cats, it's going to be another half an hour. So, and then I get Etta knocking on my door saying, "You have someone waiting," and I'm like, "Oh shoot."
We've just gotten to the grandchildren.
Yeah, exactly.
But we love what we do, so we just love that part of our job.
And it's fun helping, you know, and there's a lot of things that people just don't know. Like you could be a VA, 100% disability, and say, "Steph, I've never had a supplement." Well, you don't really need one at that point, right? So I said, why not look into having an Advantage plan where there isn't a premium and you get all these extra benefits? So no premium, you just get all the extra benefits and you're already using your 100% disability. So there are so many things out there that if you want a recommendation and help, like use my knowledge, because I have been training for years on this stuff and then get training every year. So, and I enjoy it.
Let me ask you a question I already know the answer to.
Oh, boy.
This is what he's been thinking about.
Love it.
James, does Stephanie like numbers?
Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding me? Yeah, Stephanie is detail-oriented. She looks at the numbers. She crunches them all the time when we're helping people with investments or whatever, or looking at numbers with, does a long-term care premium make sense in your situation, or whatever it might be. She's the one crunching the numbers and making sure it makes sense for our clients.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't make sense, we'll let you know.
Or maybe you haven't really thought about it. If you come in and say, my Medicare supplement is $400 a month, what is that per year? Come on, guys.
What?
It's almost $5,000.
Okay,
Yeah,
there you go.
$4,800
Yes,
a year.
it's almost $5,000.
It's like you're making me do
So,
math in my head.
With your, let's say it's an F, and F pays 100% of whatever Medicare doesn't pay. So you're paying, whether you go to the doctor or not, $4,800. That's just the way it is.
You're guaranteed to pay that premium.
But your Advantage plans have a maximum out of pocket. And the maximum out of pocket for the lowest one that's offered in Custer County is $3,000. The other one that I do a lot of business with is $4,500. But you're already paying $48,000.
Ah.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So at that point, why not get dental, vision, hearing, over-the-counter card to spend? So we talk about those options. Would that be better? Are you comfortable with that? Here's how it works.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, a small look at what we do in the office.
Yeah, just a small part of it.
A small part
Yeah,
of
very
it.
small.
Oh, boy.
No, are you okay, Dave? You're having a fit.
Oh, James, give him mouth to mouth.
What is happening with you? What is going on?
I don't know if anyone can
That
see
is one of
this,
the
but I
strangest things
believe
I've
it's
ever seen in my life.
I have to go.
Oh, no.
Okay,
I'm having a
Dave's,
coffee attack.
Dave's
Oh, my
leaving.
gosh.
Oh,
He's
Dave
gotta
has
get another
caffeine.
cup.
Here,
Yeah,
I got some
caffeine
more
attack.
here. It's half drink.
Dave's on his second pot. Don't touch me. Do not touch me.
Dave has left the building.
He's left the house. Thank
Thanks,
you, Dave.
Oh, my gosh.
I guess I have to go over here.
You're in the
now,
hot
Dave.
seat.
I don't know.
You're in the hot seat.
Oh, man. If you're watching on Facebook, boy, you just got to.
You got a real show. I don't know that I've ever seen Dave on the ground. I honestly
I'm
think
surprised Dave got up. At his age.
I do like his socks today, though.
Oh, really? I think I'm guessing those are the same ones he's had on since Monday. So, okay, I guess we got to get back on track now. You were talking about every person's situation is different. I also know a person's situation can become different in a year's time.
Absolutely.
And so no matter what you did the previous year, it's important to reevaluate this year, right?
It is, because a lot of things change. We have new plans, we have new prices, we have new contracts, and the government regulates all of Medicare. So anything you do, it falls back on government rules and regulations, which is a test I pass with a 90% every year, or otherwise I don't have a license. So one of the big things is that if you're in a supplement and you're a little bit leery of maybe trying out an Advantage plan, I always tell people the government has a rule and regulation in place that says you can try out an Advantage plan for 12 months. If you don't like it, they'll automatically guarantee you back into your supplement. So if you're a little on the edge, like, oh, it sounds really good, but these are new and I've not used them, two things. I'll ask if they want a recommendation with someone that's been using them for a couple of years that loves them. And then if you want to just try it out, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 12 months, whatever it may be, you always have that opportunity in that first 12 months to move back to your original Medicare plan, supplement plan. So that's great.
Yeah, I know that, okay, when we were going through the COVID thing, that there was extensions, right?
Absolutely.
On this. Don't anticipate those this year, I'm guessing.
Oh, on extensions on...
Well, like on enrollment.
Oh, sure.
Right?
Yes, there was. Not necessarily in the Medicare side of it, but under 65, those extensions happen. And they're happening this year. So if you're under the age of 65, kind of switch gears here, go from Medicare or disability down to under 65. They've extended those from November 1st to January 15th.
Oh,
And the typical open enrollment for under 65 would be November 1st to December 15th.
Okay.
So,
and that would be for the marketplace.
The
or
marketplace.
Healthcare.gov.
Mhm.
Okay.
And that is important
health
because a lot has changed there, Brent. You're talking about offering a higher income to get in and get some of those tax credits. So if you're not looking at that, or you're looking at it for the first time and you think, oh gosh, my income's probably too high, I think I would check it out before I'd write yourself off, because even upwards of, over 200,000 has worked for an income and still get a subsidy, which is a lot of money. So don't miss those opportunities. At least come in and ask us.
Okay.
It doesn't take long to go through that application, and most of the information that's asked, you'll know off the top of your head.
All right.
Yeah, and if you are self-employed or don't have a group insurance at work, that's a great option for you. Health insurance is pricey, and so it's becoming more and more available to those that are self-employed and don't have those group health plans, and so it's something good to look into. And starting November 1st, we can help you with that too. And again, we got extra help and support at the office, so they're waiting there at the office right now. Waiting to take your call.
Good. Call them now.
872-6810. Ed is standing by.
All right.
Yeah.
Have we kind of covered what you wanted to cover on those topics?
I think so. I
Okay.
think the biggest thing really with the Medicare people out there is the December 7th deadline. So if you're thinking, gosh, I really should look into this, that's really it's the deadline for getting that either drug plan change or looking into an Advantage plan.
Okay.
So come ahead of time.
Yeah, please.
Don't wait till the last
I was giving you a call on
I'm
December
willing to
6th.
stay there
That
after
helps
5,
everybody.
so I've done it for years, and if it's necessary.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thank you for letting us come on, and
Yeah,
if
you
you
bet.
need anything, our office is downtown, 940 South D Street, and if you want to call us, it's 872-6810.
And you can find us online at jamesklang.com or Klang Financial on Facebook. And yeah, like Steph said, 940 South D Street. We're right across the street south from Nebraska State Bank, downtown.
Wonderful. Anything else you wanted to mention?
Brent, I just love coming here and hanging out with you guys.
Gee, thanks.
We
You're
have
so
such a
kind.
good time here. And we can tell you guys love what you do too. I mean, it shows.
On most days, yeah. We do.
I'm really considering maybe a coffee pot in here for Dave, though, because that was a little disturbing.
Yeah, we need to get.
I have no
maybe an
idea
IV
what.
or-
Yeah, I have no idea what that was. I've been around Dave for about 30 years, and I've never seen that. So I've no idea. Yeah, that's just Dave
He's
being
still
Dave.
unpredictable.
He is unpredictable,
Yeah.
yes.
How does Joan do it?
And I have no idea how Joan has done it as long as she has.
She's a sweet soul.
Yes,
She is.
indeed.
All right. Well, guys, thanks so much for coming in. We enjoy visiting with you guys, too, and seeing you. So
thank you.
Thanks for coming out. And we'll encourage people that if we've talked about some things that have sparked some interest, to give you a call or stop in.
Absolutely. 872-6810.
All right. There you go. Kling Financial with us on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Looks like them zombies at Knee Knocker Woods put on a few pandemic pounds. They are supersized and re-deranged. But Grandpa Grim says if they can get bigger, so can Knee Knocker Woods. We've added all kind of fun with the new Cirque de Las Maze Haunted Corn Maze, Zombie Brain Launch, Axe Throwing, plus our Screamin' Lickety-Split Accelerated Escape Rooms and plenty more. Knee Knocker Woods in Gibbon is open every weekend in October through Halloween night. Pick up your discount coupon at Pump and Pantry. Get your tickets now at KneeKnockerWoods.com. What waits in the woods?
As farmers fill their days with hours in the combine, grain cart, and trucks, Bruning Bank wishes them a safe and successful harvest. Thank you to all the farmers, ranchers, and all who work in agriculture to produce food for our families, communities, and the world. At Bruning Bank, they are proud to have strong roots in agriculture and to have the opportunity to work with producers. Bruning Bank, build, grow, thrive. Member FDIC.
Lashley Land and Recreational Brokers has just listed for sale the Divine Ranch located in southern Custer County, Nebraska. This 2,700-acre combination ranch is offered in 3 tracts or as a whole, with a center pivot, dry land, and quality hardland range. The South Loop River runs through the ranch, providing for good sub-irrigated meadows and ample hunting opportunities. This is the first time this ranch has been for sale since it was homesteaded in 1889. Call me, John Farley, or check it out at LashleyLand.com.
And we're back live in the studio. Brent here with you. Dave has left the building, and he's headed to, I believe, Judy Wenquist's house. Judy puts on this just amazing Halloween display each and every year in her garage and around her property. And so Dave is going to be visiting with Judy about that, kind of let you know some information about that. And we'll be visiting with Dave here coming up soon on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, as he'll be out and about now for the rest of the show. Since we have a moment, just want to set up a huge and busy day for us here at KCNI KBBN Radio. This, of course, is the opening day of the 8-man football playoffs across the state of Nebraska in classes D1 and D2. And once again this year, we have several area teams that are competing in the playoffs this year, and we have put together a triple header of coverage for you today. And we are utilizing just about every person that is available to us and every format that is available to us to get games on the air for you today. So let's just kind of set up the day for you. Coming up at 4 o'clock, we're going to be in Dunning as Sandhills Thetford takes on Lawrence Nelson in round 1 of the Class D2 state playoffs. Now, in D1 and D2, you have 32 teams that make it to the opening round, and they divide the opening round up basically into a west and east bracket. So geography comes into play when they split the teams up and seed them for the opening round. But after today, the 16 winners will then be reseeded based on 1 through 16 on the NSAA point standings. So geography is not does not come into play when you move into the next round. So, but for today, it kind of is. So in the West bracket, Sandhills Thetford is the number 1 seed in Class D2, and they will play Lawrence Nelson today in Dunning. And Gavin Higgins is going to go there. We're going to take the video camera with us as well, and we're going to do a live video stream of Sandhills Thetford against Lawrence Nelson. So it's going to be a video stream only. We want to stress that. And you can access that on our media platforms, which include the KCNI KBBN YouTube page, Sandhills Express Facebook, and also on our Twitter feeds. Easiest way, too, to do it is just go to sandhillsexpress.com, and you'll see a button there at the top. You can click on Live Stream, and that'll take you to the page where you can access all of the live stream capabilities that we'll be showing the game on for you today. So that'll be at 4 o'clock, a live video stream of Sandhills, Thetford, and Lawrence Nelson. Then at 5 o'clock on KCNI, 1280 AM and 96.3 FM, yours truly will join Larry Kottner, and we'll be in Myrna for you tonight as Anselmo Myrna, 7-1 on the season, the number 5 seed in the Class D1 West bracket, will entertain Summerland. Now, if you're not familiar with Summerland, that's a co-op between Clearwater, Orchard, and Ewing. So Anselmo Myrna will be hosting that game. Kickoff is set for 5 o'clock today, and we'll be broadcasting it live on KCNI, 1280 AM and 96.3 FM. Also, later tonight, Jeremy Shipe is going to work with Kirk Crawley. We're going to put those two together for you tonight, and Jeremy and Kirk will have coverage of the Arcadia Loop City, Nebraska Christian game for you tonight. That also in Class D1 on the west side of the bracket. Arcadia Loop City 6-2, Nebraska Christian 5-3. The two actually played earlier in the season, so it'll be a rematch there. And kickoff is set for 7 o'clock. We will broadcast that game for you on KBBN 95.3 FM and also on KBBN.com. Those are the games that we'll have coverage of today on Central Nebraska Sports Source, but several other area teams will be competing as well. So we wish all of our area teams the best as we kick off the playoffs here in Central Nebraska.
This is our 10th year in the garage. And before that, I did it in the house, but it was more of a invitation, neighborhood, club girls. But then 10 years ago, we decided to put it in the garage and open it up for the whole community.
Yeah, and I'm glad you did. Now this year, folks, if you've been here in the last 10 years, or more probably in the last 6 or 7 years here in the garage, the layout's a little different every year. This year, you really changed it up.
We really did. We decided to put it in the middle so you can walk all around. There's plenty of room if you're a little worried about contact, but you can come in. We'll have the front door of the garage open. All you have to do is walk in, walk around, and enjoy all of the sights.
Going back to last year, it was COVID year, and you mentioned contact, and we're still being careful, I hope, in that area. But you were kind of wondering last year how it might turn out, and you made the necessary precautions last year. What was the turnout last year?
I think that night we only had probably 35 to 40 people, but Halloween night I had a ton of people come. So we'd like a little more on our Saturday night because my whole family's here and we're all dressed up and enjoy seeing everybody. So come on up Saturday night.
Okay, this is the 21st of October already, unbelievable. So this Saturday night is the night where people can come in. You'll be in costume and it'll be the full show, right?
Right, Saturday night, the 23rd. And we'll open up the garage at 6:30 and we'll close it whenever, usually around 9. But if you're a little late, just knock on the door.
Okay.
But we'd love to have you.
And for those who haven't been up to your display in your home here, Judy, what's the address here?
335 North 18th Avenue.
All right, look for the Halloween flag on the pole out there, right?
Right, I take down my country's flag to put up my Halloween flag for 1 month.
Yeah, just off Memorial Drive. It's easy to find up atop the hill here. So let's talk a little bit. Did you add anything new this year? You've sure changed up the layout. Did you add some things?
Well, of course, my kids always give me a little something, and so I kind of like the birds, and I'm always kind of intrigued with all the turkey buzzards that float around Broken Bow, so they got me an aviary.
Where's that at?
It's around here.
And we can just walk around this now, folks. That's how it's going to work. You can walk. Now, there's things on the walls, too, but the centerpiece is bigger, so...
It's Poe's Post Aviary, and we have turkey buzzards, and we have little bats that fly around, and it lights up, and you can hear tweets, so it's really cute.
That's really neat, and they're flying around right now. Are those buzzards?
Well, I don't know if those are buzzards or little bats with, and then they've got little skulls on them.
One of the things that is fascinating about this, it's so detailed. All of these pieces are very, very detailed. They have lights in the windows, there's sounds, there's flashing lights, there's moving parts. And you can bring up any age to this display. Little all the way up to Grandma and Grandpa are going to enjoy it.
Yes, I've had several groups here already, and they've all been adult women, and they've really enjoyed it. So, no, it's fun for everybody. It's not scary. It's the little kids love the lights, and we always have a little sheet of paper, and they have to find 5 or 6 things, and then they get a little treat when they find them. So they run around with their pencil and paper and find what I've got on the sheets. So.
You've got the talking pumpkin, which you kind of quieted down a little bit. He'll be talking, Saturday night.
He talks and he sings, and he's really fun.
Pretty animated.
Yeah,
pumpkin.
He's kind of loud.
And then on the walls here, we don't want to make you think that there's nothing around the perimeter of the centerpiece. Some of the things that Judy puts up are quite unique. I like the sign a lot, Judy.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a little zombie section that my son kind of made for me one year, and we just kind of keep adding. Anytime I see a little zombie sign, we add something to it.
Now this one says, well, you know how you have a deer sign or an equipment sign. You all seen them on the road. Moose sign if you go up north. This is one called what? Eat
Locals.
Has a farmer on a tractor with a zombie behind him, and he's ready to eat a local. So some of that light humor here But as we say, little kids won't even notice that part. Us adults probably get a bigger
Yeah,
kick out
yeah.
of
There's
that.
something for every age.
Yeah, yeah. And then all the shelves you have here full of displays and lights, and it's fun all the way around here.
Yeah, they're just things that I've kind of collected through the years, and Halloween has always been a exciting time. My husband was born on October 18th, and then we had a grandson born on October 27th, and then of course Ethan came along on Halloween, so it's just kind of made it a time for celebration in October, and we just kind of do the celebrating on Halloween.
It's a big month for you guys, and this is a big event. So Saturday night, folks, they'll be dressed in costume for everybody. The whole family will be here, and the display is in the garage. And then do you just kind of take appointments for anybody that wants to see it between Saturday and Halloween?
Yeah, anytime anybody, I'm usually home. So if you want to come up, just give me a buzz, and all I have to do is plug in a few lights, and you're welcome to come.
All right. What's your favorite sound here?
Well, the train is a little loud.
I heard this.
Yeah, the train is a little loud, but I guess my new favorite would be the tweeting birds.
Yes. Let's go check out the train if you don't mind.
Well, the train is going through the tunnel. This is the tail
So
end
it's
of it.
going through the whole display here, folks. Can we catch it coming by here?
Yeah, it doesn't move, but it makes a lot of noise.
And am I close here?
Yep.
Okay.
It's noise.
There it is. That's a haunting whistle. How long does it take you? I've asked this before, but every year's a little different. How much time do you spend on this?
Well, my kids from Omaha usually come up, and then my kids here, they come, and we do it in one weekend. This year it went up really easy. We had it up in one day, basically. So, and all the I have two little granddaughters that aren't as old, and so we kind of save all the little pieces for them. And so this year my daughter-in-law's nephews were here too, so they got to help. So it's kind of fun for anybody that wants to help. They can come and help.
Come up, yeah. Well, there's so many little pieces to all of this, and again, the detail I think is what's really stands out here in each one of the displays. You have the little buildings, you have the black cat, and you have
and we have the Howl radio station. You can't forget that.
Oh gosh, no, the Howl radio station. That's pretty cool up top there. So folks, come up and see it. Let's run down the address again and when you're going to be able to come up.
335 North 18th. It's just up the hill, a block off of Memorial Drive, easy to find. There'll be people out front hollering, so it'll be there.
Okay.
And we'll open it on Saturday, the 23rd, at 6:30 until 9.
Okay, all right. And then if they want to come up and see it, I'll give you a call, kind of see if you're going to be here. If there's I suppose a church group or something like that.
Yeah, well, I'll be around the rest of the week, and also Halloween. I have a lot of kids that come Halloween, and they all come out in the garage, so
okay.
Everybody's welcome.
Now, when they come, will the garage door be open, or depending on weather, how's that work?
We'll have the garage door open on Saturday because I think it'll be really nice. But on Halloween, if it's chilly, just ring the doorbell and we come through the house. So
they'll come right through where I
Sure.
almost went the wrong way.
They can come. They can just come right through.
Okay. All right. Well, it's a beautiful setup as usual. It's not scary. Bring all the kids, all ages. Bring grandma, grandpa, bring the whole family. And of course, we do want to kind of stress that if you have little ones that are really little, you really need the parent or a grandparent or an adult supervisor there.
Yeah, but I've never had a problem. The kids are so good about just looking, and if they want to touch something, nobody's ever heard anything. I do want to make a mention, too, that we will be taking contributions for the food pantry. So if anybody'd like to bring along something, we'll have a box out front. I've already got some stuff, so.
Good. We can always use that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So bring along a little canned food or boxed food with you, things that can be kept for a while, and drop them in the box, and you'll get them to the food pantry.
I will get them to the food pantry, yes.
All right. It's always good to see you, Judy.
Thanks.
And this is a great display to come and see, folks. Don't miss it. This Saturday night, and then, of course, on Halloween, And then if you want to come up with a little small group, women's group, church group, family group, just let Judy know you're coming.
That's fine.
All right.
Anytime.
All right, Brent, I think you should come up here next year, although I would miss it if we didn't have this meeting every year. And I have to tell you, Judy, when I pull out, I always look at the bush across the street on the corner, because it's always been really beautiful, and it tells me it's Halloween because it's always kind of orange and red.
Yeah.
You know, right across the way there. And then your wonderful flag out there for Halloween. So, folks, come on up and check it out this Saturday, and of course Halloween. Thanks, Judy.
Thank you.
All right, Judy and Dave, thank you very much. Always fun to do that remote as we near the Halloween holiday, and we'll encourage you to check it out for yourself at the residence of Judy Winquist. All right, 8:57 is the time. We'll take a break, and then we'll catch up on some news. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Someone's a little ahead of themselves. But fall is approaching and cooler nights are upon us. You need to check out Geared for Sports in Broken Bow for the new fall arrivals. Husker gear is hitting the racks in men's and women's sizes, perfect for cheering on your favorite team. And remember, when you need to gear up for the sports you are playing, visit Geared for Sports, west side of the square in Broken Bow, open Monday to Friday 10 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4.
For those 62 years of age and for those that are handicapped or disabled regardless of their age, the Grand Generation Manor in Galloway has affordable housing available. An equal housing opportunity provider and employer. They're located at 200 South Grand Avenue in Callaway. The Grand Generation Manor.
There's a difference between treating the pain and treating the problem. At Pearson Physical Therapy, we strive to not only reduce your pain, but actually treat the underlying cause so that you remain pain-free, even after you finish physical therapy. If you're frustrated by pain that keeps coming back, Pearson Physical Therapy can give you the tools that will keep you moving pain-free. Call Pearson's in Broken Bow at 308-872-5800 or check us out on the web at pearsonpt.com. Get the treatment you need and the care you deserve at Pearson Physical Therapy.
Before we hit news time here in a couple of minutes at the top of the hour, want to let you know that Ansley Public Schools is currently seeking a bookkeeper/accounts manager for their office. Knowledge in accounting and computer skills is a plus, but not necessary. Training will be provided. You can send your letter of inquiry and resume to Gordon Goodman, Superintendent of Ansley Public Schools, and you can send it to P.O. Box 370, Ansley, Nebraska 68814. You can also call their office at 308-935-1121 if you have any questions. Again, that number 308-935-1121. Again, Ansley Public Schools seeking a bookkeeper, accounts manager for their office. Again, knowledge in accounting and computer skills is a plus, but not necessary. Training will be provided. You can send your letter of inquiry and resume to Gordon Goodman, Superintendent of Ansley Public Schools, at P.O. Box 370, Ansley, Nebraska 68814. And it also says they're looking for an assistant cook, full or part-time, at Ansley Public Schools as well. So also looking for an assistant cook. That could be full or part-time. And again, for more information, you can call the office at 308-935-1121. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. It's 9 o'clock.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. The CDC panel reviews the FDA's new recommendation on COVID booster shots today for people who've gotten Moderna and Johnson & Johnson vaccines. Dr. Anthony Fauci tells CBS.
Even though people right now who've been vaccinated within the last several months can feel comfortable, if you really want to have the optimal protection, then the people who are qualified and eligible to get the booster should do it.
The number of Americans who filed for unemployment benefits fell by 6,000 last week to a new low. Bankrate's Mark Hamrick.
All of this signals that most employers don't need or want to shed workers. It's quite the contrary situation, with job openings remarkably high.
In Spain's Canary Islands, hundreds of people have been evacuated on La Palma as a river of molten rock creeps deeper into the coastal town of Tazacorte. The island's volcano has been erupting for more than a month now. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
from the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Deb Carson.
Game 4 of the National League Championship Series last night at Chavez Ravine. The Braves outslugged the Dodgers 9-2. Atlanta hit 4 homers, including 2 by Eddie Rosario, who drove in 4 runs in the win. Atlanta now has a 3-1 series lead with Game 5 coming up tonight in L.A., 8 Eastern first pitch. In Game 5 of the American League Championship Series, the Astros ripped the Red Sox 9-1. Yuli Gurriel and Yordan Alvarez drove in 3 apiece for Houston. The Stros now lead the series 3-2. Game 6 is Friday in Houston. In NBA action, the Knicks edged the Celtics in double overtime, 138-134. Julius Randle led New York with 35 points, while Jaylen Brown, in his return from COVID, poured in 46 in the loss for Boston. And reigning league MVP Nikola Jokic led the Nuggets to a 110-98 win at Phoenix.
Here's your weatherology forecast. For today, we'll see a blend of clouds and sunshine developing with high temperatures working up to 57. Then for tonight, partly cloudy, lows to around 30. For Friday, trending milder with lots of sunshine, upper 60s for highs. And for Saturday, partial sun, back to 62. Can't rule out a slight chance for some showers on Sunday with highs in the low 60s. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
If you owe the IRS back taxes, then get ready to pay up. The IRS has giant private collection agencies actively tracking down folks who owe the IRS. So if you think dodging them was stressful in the past, it's going to get a whole lot tougher. Optima Tax Relief has this advice. Don't wait. Solve your tax problems now before it's too late. Optima Tax Relief works to stop the demand letters, stop the aggressive collection actions, and stop the IRS collectors from targeting you. Ask Optima about the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks the IRS has ever offered. If you qualify, you could save thousands, and nobody knows this program better than they do. Optima is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, and they get results, having resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. Get a fresh start. Call today for your free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
It is 9:04 currently at our KCNI KBBN studios, 33 degrees on this Thursday morning. And we're going to go to Subway now, find out what's happening there as we visit with our good friend Ellen. Ellen, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
Well, I am fantastic, and I got to tell you, I have been fantastic for the last several days because a few days ago you brought out, and I mean these were like hot and fresh out of the oven, I swear. You brought us out the caramel apple cookie, which I assume has returned now to Subway.
Well, it has, but like all things that are only back for a limited time, I've already got notification that I don't know if I'll be able to get any more in.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, my
I was like, it's been 2 weeks.
Okay, so...
hopefully, I get truck tomorrow, so if I get some on that, then I'll have more hope that maybe we'll be able to keep it a little longer this time.
All right, so if people out there are like me and love the caramel apple cookie, get in and enjoy one while supplies last.
Yes.
Okay. So let's see, what else is going on at Subway, Ellen? I'm sure that you've been doing a lot of catering, I'm guessing anyway, with all of these activities that are happening. And we think about guys out doing harvest. I know that those box lunches work well for them.
They do. They work really well for them. I've been doing a lot of catering, and the box lunches do work better for them. Some people just get like Sofranics. They get like footlongs for all of them and just take them all out like that. We can do it any way you want it, whatever works best for you.
And I know that you're really good at trying to get the orders together as quick as possible, but I'm guessing that if people know they're wanting something, whether it be a party platter or just a bunch of footlongs to take out to the crew while they're working, the more lead time they can give you with a phone call, I'm guessing the easier that is for you guys.
Yes, absolutely. That way we can make sure we have enough bread, enough people here to do it. Some of them are kind of complicated, and they take away all the people that we have on staff. But yeah, the sooner we know, the easier it is for us to get it out and get it to you. So.
And of course, another way to do it, I guess they don't necessarily have to call. I know that they can use the app now to place their order as well.
Yes. The catering's a little bit different online.
Is it? Okay.
It does make it it's kind of complicated on there. But yeah, it's there on there if you want to try it. I wasn't able to figure it out very well myself, but it is there for people if they can't get a hold of us. Sometimes our phone doesn't get answered when it's busy.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, that's understandable. Okay, so if they want, say, a party platter, or I assume especially if they want one of the big party subs, it's just better to give you a call.
Yes, it really is.
All right. And refresh my memory, if someone still wants the great big 3-foot party sub or however long you make it, there is additional time that it takes you to make the bread for that, so they need
There is,
okay.
yeah.
So when do they need to call you to make sure that you have enough time to put that together for them?
Ideally, a few days.
A few days, okay.
Just because there's only 2 of us that know how to make them, and so if we're both off, then we have to fight over who gets to come in on their day off.
Oh, yay. All right, well, that's fantastic. Let's see. You still do the sandwich of the day, right? Each and every day there's a sandwich of the day.
Yeah. Today is the BMT.
All right. Where are we at on soup? I know sometimes you guys bring soup back. Are you doing soup again this year?
We are. It's looking closer to November before I'll get it
November?
in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, you guys still going to do the chicken noodle?
Yes.
Oh, yummy.
Oh, yes.
Oh, goody. I think that's
Hopefully that'll make up for your caramel apple cookies not being here very long.
Yeah, there you go. All right. I just need to come in and buy a whole bunch from you, and then I'll have them to enjoy. We talk a lot about the caramel apple cookie, but the bottom line is you have your standard cookies that have been around for quite a while and always delicious.
Yes, they are too. Chocolate chips is my favorite.
Do you do let's see, now has the raspberry cheesecake one become kind of a staple now?
It is, yep.
It is. Okay, good. All right, so, and you guys do cookie platters. Do you do meat? I think I've asked you and Matt this before, but do you do just a meat and cheese tray if someone's interested in that?
I probably could, but when they took away roast beef, that kind of messed it up, and so it would be kind of different.
Yeah.
I don't know, actually, if we're supposed to do those anymore.
Okay.
I've never heard, but I can always make something work for them.
All right. Sounds good. Okay. Let's see, anything else you want to make sure our listeners know about before we let you get back to the busy day ahead of you?
I don't think so. I think that's about it.
All right. Before we do go, Ellen, why don't you throw your hours out there? What are your hours at the moment?
All right. So on Sunday, we are open from 11 to 7. Monday through Thursday is 10 to 9 p.m. And then on Friday and Saturday, 10 o'clock till 8 p.m. Oh, my gosh, I can't even get our numbers right. It's Monday through Thursday from 10 to 8 p.m. We're open till 9 on Friday and Saturdays, and then Sundays 11 to 7.
All right, sounds good. And if someone is interested in joining your team, I'm guessing that you're happy to talk to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, Ellen, thanks for your time, and enjoy your day.
Yay, thank you. You too.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
There you go, our good friend Ellen getting us up to date with what's happening at Subway in Broken Bow, where it's always fresh. We'll come back with more of The Breakfast Show right after this.
BD would love for you to be a part of their great team. BD offers competitive wages, a team environment, and day one benefits. Some benefits include health, life, dental, tuition reimbursement, and more. Plus, right now, a new higher sign-on bonus of $1,000, $250 after 30 days, $250 after 6 months, and $500 after 1 year. Apply online at bd.com/careers or attend an open interview on the first or third Wednesday of each month in Broken Bow.
On the field or in the field, winning is a mindset, growing and evolving throughout the season. That's why farmers pushing themselves to be the best plant DeKalb brand corn, offering exclusive genetics and whole farm solutions for consistent yield potential season after season.
Next up, it's back at home to host Purdue. These teams met only once prior to becoming conference foes. That was back in 1958 in West Lafayette, a 28-0 victory for the Boilermakers. Big Red has won 5 of the 8 meetings since joining the Big Ten, including a 37-27 victory in West Lafayette last season that featured an early block punt and a 17-0 first quarter lead. Purdue had won the previous 2 meetings, including a 42-28 victory in Lincoln that spoiled homecoming back in 2018.
Wherever you compete, winning has roots. Perform at your best with DeKalb brand corn.
Always read and follow grain marketing and all other stewardship practices and pesticide label directions.
I'm Dave Johnson. Be sure and be tuned in next time for another great edition of the Best in Blues on Blues Deluxe. We'll have another track from Colin Linden's new title, one more from Sue Foley's latest release. Singer and fiddle player Alana Katz will be our Blue Bloods guest, and we'll have classic work from John Lennon. All that and more coming up next time on Blues Deluxe. Blues Deluxe, Friday afternoons at 1 o'clock on the Thunderbird 95.3 FM, KBBN.com.
break here and kind of tell you about some things that are happening in and around our listening area. Want to promote a couple of great businesses that we want to constantly remind you of. One of them is found in Arnold, Nebraska, and that is Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts. If you're looking for a delicious treat or drink to start your day or to pick you up through the day, we encourage you to swing on into Brubaker's. Again, you'll find them in Arnold, Nebraska. Baked treats are available any time of the day. They do breakfast burritos, a great way to curb your hunger during the day and especially early in the morning. They have a specialty one created daily, and they have delicious hot and cold drinks to enjoy as well. Also, we remind you that their Dark Canyon coffee and their Piper Leaf teas that they've kind of become known for are available now for purchase. You can grab some to take home with you to keep the flavor going at home or at work. Also, when you're there, make sure you check out the gift department as well. They've got some wonderful styles of eye-catching jewelry in right now. Earrings, necklaces, bracelets, sure to bring out your style. And they have some beautiful wall decor as well. Some have inspiring messages. Others are just kind of playful and fun. So check it out at Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts in Arnold. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 5. Open on Saturday from 9 until 3. Also want to remind you about our good friend Roxanne there at the Nebraska Land Hearing Center. Roxanne, a board-certified hearing instrument specialist with over 30 years of experience right here in Broken Bow, Nebraska. So with that in mind, folks, you don't have to travel anywhere to get your hearing checked. No need to travel to Lincoln or Omaha or even Denver. Roxanne sells the top technology available in the world right here in Broken Bow. And the neat thing is, if you see Roxanne, you're going to get that great, good local service. Free follow-up care and office visits. Roxanne provides state-of-the-art tech, which includes rechargeable hearing aids. No batteries to worry about with those. So to find out more, contact Roxanne today at 308-384-3852. It all begins with a phone call to set up an appointment. Again, it's 308-384-3852. You'll find Nebraska Land Hearing Center located in downtown Broken Bow in the Broken Bow Chamber building. We'll be back with more right after these words.
Grocery Cart would love to see you sometime soon. They love giving their customers savings. Fresh 93% diet lean ground beef is $4.98 a pound right now, and certified Angus beef eye of round roast or steak is $5.98 a pound. Fresh frozen Best Buy bone-in split chicken breast is $1.48 a pound. Best Choice cream cheese is 3 for $3, and Ore-Ida frozen potatoes like fries or tater tots are 2 for $5. Best Choice shredded cheeses are perfect for a lot of recipes and are 3 for $5. Grocery Cart, East Highway 2, Broken Bow.
Breast cancer is usually regarded as a woman's disease, but the fact is, men also are susceptible to it, with around 2,000 new cases diagnosed this year. So it's important for men as well as women to monitor your health, including regular breast self-exams, and to let your doctor know if you notice any changes in the texture or appearance of your skin.
Brought to you by Central Nebraska Medical Clinic, reminding you that early detection is key. Call them for an appointment.
Why do I plant NK seeds? Because every seed's an investment, and I don't gamble on my farm. Out here, every seed's gotta earn its acre. That's why I need corn and soybeans that deliver the results I expect. And it's why I always make room for elite performers from NK. Because every investment owes me a return, and success matters. Find your local NK retailer at nkseeds.com/retailer.
As a farmer, you've got to be ready for anything, and 2022 is no exception. That's why Enlist E3 soybeans from NK Seeds are stacked in your favor on exclusive genetics, so you can be ready with the herbicide flexibility you need on our own field-proven genetics with the agronomic traits for your environment. Contact your local NK retailer to lock in your seed, or visit nkseeds.com/Enlist E3. Enlist E3 soybean technology is jointly developed with Dow AgroSciences LLC and MS Technologies LLC. Enlist E3 is a trademark of Dow AgroSciences LLC.
Tuesday, November 9th is quickly approaching. Election Day for the Broken Bow School Bond. KCNI KBBN will be video live streaming a public information meeting on Wednesday the 27th starting at 7 p.m. so you can watch and learn more if you aren't able to attend. Watch on the Sand Hills Express Facebook page or go to KCNI/KBBN on YouTube. Voting is November 9th from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. at the Broken Bow Municipal Building. Make sure you're informed on all the pieces of this bond before entering the booth. Watch the live stream October 27th at 7 p.m. Just visit sandhillsexpress.com/live.
All right, Dave is ready to go from Reflections, but right before we go to him, I want to remind you about our good friend Velma there at Circle V Stitch and Post, located just north of Broken Bow out on Paulson Road. Hey, no reason to head out of town, folks. Stop by and take a look at Velma's in-stock merchandise and what she can do for you with her quality custom embroidery service. As we head into the cooler seasons, maybe you want your business crew looking sharp. Well, Velma can help you create something for your work crew, team, or group that will raise the bar. Come and take a look at the different vests, jackets, coats, scarves, hats. She has all kinds of stuff that you can choose from. So give her a call today to get your creation started. It's 872-6173. You'll find Circle V Stitch and Post just north of Broken Bow out on Paulson Road. All right, the rest of the time is David Bernice as we take you live now to Reflections. Good morning, Dave.
Good morning, Brent. Thank you so much. We are at Reflections in Broken Bow, and we're set up beautifully here with the setup here. We're in chairs in what I would call a triangle.
Yes.
Would you call it that?
I would agree.
All right. I'm going to turn you up just a little, Shannon. Are you there?
I'm there.
Okay, there. Rochelle, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, I want to make sure we hear you because you're the owner of the shop.
Yes.
All right, this is a beautiful shop. Let's talk location and some of the details we need to cover before we start picking on Brent.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Can't wait for that to happen. I'm located here at 215 South 5th, next to the Family Fun Center, across from Culligan. A lot of people are familiar with that. So, yeah.
It's a nice location. It's a good location. And when you walk in, I must admit I was a little surprised at how much room you have here. This is very spacious.
There's a lot of room. You don't have to trip over anybody.
Yeah, and waiting is nice because you got plenty of room to wait.
Separate area. Yeah.
Yeah. And, you can get in on different scuttlebutt in that room as you can in this room then, right?
True.
It doesn't get mixed up.
No.
Okay. Well, we'd like to, how do I want to put, I don't like to say get personal, Shannon. You don't want me to get personal, do you?
Well, maybe not personal.
Ask some background questions?
Oh, no, those are important.
Okay,
Let's ask
Rochelle.
some background questions.
First of all, you have a
interrogation.
You have a very friendly face. I think people would be very comfortable with you to do haircuts and that sort of thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, very friendly. Right away. Felt like I've known you for 23 and a half years or so.
I know. That's like half of my life.
Yeah.
Well, let's not do division on my end, all right? So we want to talk a little bit about, you told me earlier you come from Kansas.
Yes.
All right, and tell the folks what part of Kansas.
Central Kansas, Great Bend area, south of Hays, about an hour. A lot of people around here know where Hays is, so if I say that, they have a general idea. So been up here since March.
Okay. All right, that was my next question. So you're kind of settling in. What do you think so far of the community?
I love it. I was here about a year ago in March for a few months when we had the close down in Kansas, and I wasn't able to do hair, so I spent a few months up here and really fell in love with the town and was like, I could see myself being here. So that's when the wheels started turning and getting ducks in a row and things lined out, and I don't know if I can say this or not, but left it in God's hands. So
there you go. Yep, and I kind of heard as I was setting up that you've been involved in some mission trips.
Yes. Back when my son was in school, he was in the youth group at our local church there, and I got to sponsor a few of those mission trips, and we went and did some fun stuff and some meaningful stuff. And even before my son was old enough to be in youth group, I went on a few mission trips as well. So, and even when I was in youth group, it's just kind of been a thing that I've really enjoyed. So
What we've learned from some of the folks here, I always think of Roland over in Arcadia. They do 1 or 2 mission trips a year. They take a bus and they go to places that have been hit hard by weather and that sort of thing. And he always says, we get as much or more out of them than the people we go to help. And I imagine that's what you've experienced.
Very true. Yes,
Yeah.
that is. You bring a lot back with you, and there was one that was very emotional for all of us that we went to in Denver. It was the Tennyson Center, and I don't know if many people know about the Tennyson Center in Denver, but it is the last resort for kids that can't even make it in the foster system.
Oh boy.
It breaks your heart because nobody wants them, and the way we connected with those kids just it still gets me a little choked
I
up
can see
about it,
that.
but it was a very touching experience. It was.
Good. Well, that kind of gives people an idea of what's important to you, right?
Yes.
And then, of course, you've got the business side of things. You mentioned the COVID situation. That's been hard on all the people in your profession.
Very much so.
It's been a real uphill battle, but I think we're kind of over the hump here in Custer County and central Nebraska. Seems like people were just really anxious to get back to getting their hair cut and starting to do some things that we didn't do for a while.
Right, and self-care is very important for not just mentally even. It's your mental well-being, and just to make somebody who's maybe having a bad day just feel better. That's part of what I love to do. So
yeah, I don't know, Shannon, if you've noticed this or not, but sometimes when you get a new hairdo or a new dress or shirt, slacks, that particular day when you have that new shirt or that new hair cut, you just feel a little bit better about things.
You do. You really do. And I totally agree. It helps that mental health. You look nice. You get pampered just a little bit, especially in the terms of coming and get your nails done and petties and hair. I mean, there's a lot to that, more than just looking nice.
puts a pep in your step.
Yes,
It does. Makes you feel different about the
definitely.
day, at least, and if not longer than that. So give us a little background on your schooling. Shannon did mention to me this morning that you've worked in shops over the years, and now is this your first shop you've had of your own?
Yes, I've been doing this for 9 years, and back in Kansas, I worked in a couple different salons. And, as hairstylist, anybody, not just hairstylists, but you grow and you learn and you know what you like and you don't like and how you want to do things different or how you envision things. And I know that this has been in my heart for a long time, and I just knew timing and
Time to make the step.
yeah, it was that right time, and you definitely know when it's right.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's great.
Well, and it changes your perspective a little bit from being on the other side of the business. Now you're taking care of all of the things that you took care of before, plus now the business
Yes.
side of it, which is always a learning experience, and it never quits. I mean,
Right.
you're going to learn it. Every year is going to be a little different, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Well, last year was an example of that.
Yeah, very good example. So this is your shop, and you've got it going. You've been here, you said, since March, right?
I've been in Broken Bow since March, yes. I work at the courthouse, and I started out there full-time just to kind of get a feel of the community and the wants and needs and kind of things that I needed to know to help grow my business. And the ladies up there have been great and very supportive, so that helps tremendously. And in August, I started doing part-time hours up there, so it left me with more time to focus a set schedule here to where I can start growing
All
and
right.
building.
So right now, let's kind of then talk about people. There's a lot of cars that go by here every day, and they thinking maybe I need to stop in and get that better feeling with a haircut or a new style. What days can they come in, and what are your hours?
Okay, I am Mondays and Thursdays. I will be here from 1:30 until Thursday's more 1:30 till about 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
Mondays, I'm here a little longer. Mondays I start at 1:30. I have a men's night on Mondays.
Okay.
And that starts, right now it starts 3 to 7. I'm trying to get some feedback on if I push it back to from 4 to say 8 to kind of get those late night
Right
ones.
now, a lot of it's centers around harvest and fall activities, and that
Exactly.
may actually change for you a little bit.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And I'm just trying to get a feel for what works best for the needs.
Okay.
And Tuesday evenings, it can be by appointment, or I'll be here at 5.
Okay.
I work till 5 that day on those days. Every other Saturday.
Every other Saturday.
Every other Saturday I will be here. So.
Is there a phone number? You have a cell number or a phone number here that they can call and connect with you, or maybe leave a message?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. I do have a phone number. It's 308-870-2077. You can call, text. I have a Facebook page. You can follow there and send me messages through that too.
All right, good way to communicate there. So this is a salon and spa.
Correct.
And spa umbrellas a number of different things, which I don't understand. If you would explain what you do under the spa part of it.
The spa part of it can be taken many different things, but the nails, the pedicures, the spa pedicures, and the manicures are falling under that as far as what I do here. If I, had the space to do other stuff, that could fall into that too. So.
Okay, well, who knows, right?
Right, who
Yeah.
knows? That's right.
So under that category, Shannon, what would you pursue it all, or just one or two of those?
I would pursue, I don't normally get manicures, so definitely pedicure, definitely my hair done, maybe my eyebrows waxed, I'm assuming.
Yes,
you've
and
got-
yes, I do eyebrow waxing. I also do. Sorry, we kind of went into that, didn't we?
Oh, no,
we're
that's
kind of carrying into
fine.
that.
Yes, that works.
I also do eyelashes. Lift and tint is kind of like a perming of the eyelash.
Really?
Yes, it's.
Yes, I know a couple of girls that have done that like right before prom or something, and it's really neat.
It is.
So
How it
does
helps
that-
your eyelashes look gorgeous.
Well, I've been noticing lately a lot more emphasis on the lashes. I guess it's the latest thing, but also some of them are putting the little lines from the eye that go with the eyelashes. So, like maybe those are those what do you call them?
Like a
Extensions
cat eye?
or something?
There's also extensions.
Okay.
Yes. I have dabbled in that a little bit. I'm not sure how popular it still is.
Yeah.
Kind of one of those trend things.
Comes and goes.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you think it's true that my wife has mentioned this to me before, that she notices sometimes guys have natural eyelashes and the girls have to work on it?
Yes.
They really do. Some of you guys have just beautiful, my boys do gorgeous eyelashes, and we go and put mascara on them and curl them and add some little, lash implants or whatever you call them. I don't get them done.
You're talking
Get
the
your
ladies.
lashes-
You're talking the
lashes
ladies,
done.
not your sons, right?
No, I would have to go do all that to make them even look as nice as my sons.
Yeah. Isn't that? So there's a lot of unfair things in this world. That's one of them, I guess. Yeah.
Yes, and gorgeous hair that some of you guys have.
Yes,
and how
just
fast it grows.
Lays perfect.
Yeah.
Has a perfect wave.
Well, you can even the score here, right?
I can.
Yeah.
I can fix that.
Now, I've noticed with Shannon, and a lot of ladies these days, it used to be kind of a major thing to change colors or change whether they go from curls to straight. And I noticed the gals at work, they change all the time. They need you because their mood must make them need to change that hair in every few days, every few weeks.
Well, the stress that you guys put on us causes that gray hair to show pretty quickly. So.
Well, here we go.
We gotta do something.
Yeah.
No, but that's so true because I'm thinking of going back dark and there's something about getting your hair done from an actual stylist. I mean, going and getting it done, it's actually healthier for your hair. I'm sure Rochelle can tell you all sorts of benefits of coming and getting it done versus doing it from like a box at home. Plus, you get that pamper moment. It's that mental health.
It is very
uplift that you get as well when you come in. So, yeah.
You change your hair with the seasons.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
And the box dye that you mentioned, there can be accidents. You can end up with orange hair.
I have fixed a few mishaps I have in my 9 years.
Sure.
They've been very scary. I have spent one in particular that I remember. I was, it was actually on a Saturday night, and I was at something at church and got a phone call, and and it was a help, can you fix my wife's hair? And we were there till about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh boy.
Fixing her hair. She was jet black box dye and decided to go get a box bleach.
Blonde.
And she had spaghetti hair.
Oh gosh.
It was bad. But I managed to salvage what I could and make it to where she did not have to hide.
Yeah, stay home in the.
Yeah, she was able to go to church the next day and not be afraid. So
well, and you mentioned the health part of it, Shannon. The things that are done to on the beauty side, you have to be careful with that. I would imagine, because you can do some damage to your hair. I don't know if permanent, but certainly short term, right?
yes, it depends on, like, her hair she needed to basically cut it all off and start over.
Wow.
Yeah, you can very severely damage your hair, and I mean to where, I mean, even after you go back in, the stylist, I mean, can't
repair.
There's so much we can do.
They can only do so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops, excuse me.
No, you're fine. There is a lot of stuff we have to learn.
Yeah, that's what
even just learning the basics in school and then learning what you learn in the salon. Continuing education, huge importance.
Definitely.
You've got to keep up with the changes of the styles, the trends, if you want to keep building and keep growing. And
the products themselves, I'm sure.
The products are changing all the time. Each person is uniquely different in so many aspects, which makes it a beautiful thing, but you're always learning from each person that comes in your chair. So it's, even if I give them something to take away with, I've also learned from them, just because it may have been something that I've never done before.
And anybody out there that's been in any sort of profession knows that you learn out of the books nowadays, off the computer screen. You learn all the different processes, and then you learn a whole different side of it when you go out and start working in the real world, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's, we've had to, especially this last year, because we haven't been able to do hands-on training, we've had to watch a lot of how-to videos from a lot of the companies that I follow, and I've gone to their classes, and I learn from them, and they do a lot of online education now, which is not the same as getting your hands in there and being, face to face with that person. But that's kind of becoming a thing more and more, is just watching stuff online, and you have to be careful on what you watch and who you watch on what you learn. And you want to learn from the professionals.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
not something that because if not, you'll be into a professional to fix it. So
Yeah. All right. Well, folks, I think you can tell that Rochelle is serious about her services here, and she has the talents to do what you want to have done. And you can stop in here to Reflections, which is right across from Culligan. And I believe this was originally a health center, this whole building. So many of you remember that. Fifth Avenue, and you drive by it every day, going up to the pool or to the pond or the hospital, the ball field. So it's a very handy location. Now you work at the courthouse. What office do you work in?
I work in the assessor's office.
The assessor's office. Do you know any of the ladies that work in the treasurers?
Yes.
Do you know the redhead over there?
Yes.
See, she's been giving me a hard time. I've been giving her a hard time about the redhead thing. She sent me a box of red dye to dye my hair red because she said I should experience being a redhead. And I've been cautious because of just the conversation we had here. And Shannon tells me because of the color of my hair, if I put red in, it would stay for a long, long time. Is that true?
Oh, very true.
I don't want him to ruin his hair. It's so awesome.
I would cry for you if you
No, don't do it.
So is there a temporary red? She just now is going to be happy if I just put a red stripe or strip. Is there something temporary I could use to satisfy her, to get her off my back? Because she is one determined redhead.
I don't even know if you would want to even try just like a spray-in temporary, because red is one of the hardest ones to get out of your hair. No,
Okay.
It fades quick, but it's one of the hardest to get out.
And it would still be there. See,
I mean, it might try. I mean, it'll be pink for a while.
Yeah, it would fade out to pink. That would not.
I don't think I'm into pink.
Pink is not your color.
You gotta make a choice, or you gonna like try it.
I'm just going to have to go in there and have it
or-
out with her. That's all there is to it. Well, the other question.
You could try a wig for a week. How about that?
I thought about a wig. Do you have a red wig here?
I don't know, but I could see what I can
Maybe
find.
we can
for
work
you.
something
Yeah.
out. The other thing is Brent Apperson, my co-host. How do I politely say he's not as tall as I am? He's kind of.
Just that he's not as tall as you are.
He actually had a contest with Shannon one time, and we measured in the studio. She is actually just slightly shorter than Brent, which surprised us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
he's taller.
I've been trying to convince him to wear a man bun. He's one of those guys that gets his hair cut very frequently. If it touches his ears, he starts acting like a wild animal. So he'd be a good candidate for you to set up on a regular schedule.
That would be.
Now, is there people that would be interested in doing that with you? Like, I don't want my hair to grow more than 3 weeks or 2 weeks. Can we
Okay.
set up a routine?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Again, men's nights every Monday.
Mhm.
So if you're one of those once a weekers, every Monday's your day to come in. But every 2 weeks, if you are, men usually are about every 2 weeks if they are like that, where they don't like it touching their ears.
They're rednecks. That's what I call him.
Is that what he is?
He said he's proud to be one.
Oh, well,
I
I could
can't-
see that. I could see it.
So, but I'm thinking if he wore a man bun, he would be taller.
I give him a few inches, yeah.
Yeah. If you give him a real big man bun, he could be.
But you can't make it too big, and then it'll look really weird.
Well, that doesn't matter. He just get taller.
we're just going for tall. We don't care.
Now, are there fake man buns?
I am sure there is something we could.
You could create one.
Yep, we can make it happen.
I'll talk to him.
Okay.
And see whether he would just use it as a tester.
That would be fun.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, he'd hate every minute of it, I think.
But he would love every minute of it.
Oh yeah, I mean Dave would definitely, yeah.
Yeah, it would be fun. Okay. All right. Well, we've had a little extra time here today, and I'm glad because we've gotten to know you really a lot better than we would if it was like 5 minutes or so. So I'm glad we're able to sit here in your salon and kind of relax and talk. It's been a lot of fun.
It has been.
Yeah.
It's kind of my happy place. So
Yeah, I bet it is.
Definitely.
Especially when I have to be around that redhead up at the courthouse.
they get kind of rowdy over there.
They're kind of a wild bunch.
Yeah, so definitely, I mean, I know if you're wanting to get your hair done or nails done, pedicure, and if you think there's no room in town for the people maybe you normally reach out to or have in the past, before you head out of town or even think of heading out of town, you have to look up Reflections.
Yeah.
Give Rochelle a call.
Yeah.
See what she can do.
Give me a call, send me a message, and I'll work with you any way I can. And
Okay. That phone number again, Rochelle.
308
Yes.
870
Yes.
2077.
2077.
All right.
Cell number. All right. Give Rochelle a call at Reflections. or even when she's not in reflection, she'll get the message. And
I always have my phone with me, so.
Okay. All right. Any other? Did we miss anything, Shannon, other than the redhead, the man bun, and of course reflection?
I did your reflections. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's always neat when we have new people to have services in town that, we have a lot of great hair salons in town. So that's awesome, but there's always room for growth. And it's exciting to see new people and new businesses.
I've had a lot of great support and encouragement from the community, and it's been very nice to.
Good.
I've really fallen in love with this place, so.
Good.
That's awesome.
It's good to hear. Brent, if you're there, go ahead and jack that chair up a little bit so you can see the board. and we'll turn it back to you so you can go on to the next segment. But make it a short one.
Are you done or what?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks. Oh, boy. Man, just never fails. I got to say, though, we do need to break out the applauso for Dave, because I think Dave made it through an entire remote promoting a salon without calling it a saloon. Good job, Dave. Oh, boy. Okay, 9:54 is the time. I think we're done. Before we go, though, just want to remind you of all the great sports coverage we have coming up for you today on all of our platforms today as we cover the opening round of the Class D1 and D2 state football playoffs. Our coverage will start at 4 o'clock today. That's when Sandhills Thetford kicks off against Lawrence Nelson. Again, we'll have a live video stream of that game. It'll be video stream only, and you can go to sandhillsexpress.com and click on the live stream button to take you to all of the various ways that you can view that today. Again, kickoff for that set for 4 o'clock. Then at 5 o'clock, we'll be in Myrna as Ann Summermyrna takes on Summerland in the opening round of the Class D1 state playoffs. Kickoff for that is 5 o'clock, and we'll broadcast that on KCNI AM and FM. And then at 7 o'clock tonight, we'll conclude our coverage in Central City, where Arcadia Loop City will be taking on Nebraska Christian. Kickoff for that game is 7 o'clock, and that'll be broadcast on KBBN 95.3 FM and KBBN.com. That's what's coming up for you today, sports-wise, on all of our media platforms. That does it for the Breakfast Show today. Enjoy your day, everybody, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.